In the previous episode, I was only a few days into the first leg of the Mini Transat, and I had to deal with the tail of a front, some technical issues with my electronic wind vane, and all that to get stuck in light wind at Cap Finisterre. But you know what? There was more to come, so here it goes. Well, spent the night doing upwind. Actually, at some point during the night, became completely windless, just with swells. Horrible. I had to take down every sail for like 2 hours or 3 hours, and then the wind came back from the southwest, and I've been going upwind since then. It's not unpleasant because going upwind on the flat sea is relatively nice. The only thing is that normally I should be going downwind in 20 knots. This is normally the Portuguese Straits. It is quite common to observe an acceleration zone from Cape Finisterre and along the first half of the coast of Portugal, giving a wild ride to sailors going for Canary Islands with strong north to northeasterly breeze and a big sea state, perfect for long surfs and the spinnaker. And just because there is this like stupid ridge in the middle, then I'm going upwind. And also if I get too late, then there is another front coming in like a day and a half that I really don't want to get, because there is like 30-40 knots in that front and I don't want to be in it. So doing my best to catch that south part of the ridge. There's a few boats around to play with and match for speed, so at least that's one thing. Tomorrow is another day. Good morning to you too. Don't poop on me. I'm expecting the wind to veer from southwest to northwest, and I hope that's our cue. Really hope after these wind changes, boom, tack, and then straight away spinnaker and down south.
A few moments later.
A very active cold front is expected at Cap Finisterre Saturday, October 2nd between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. UTC, with gusts up to 50 knots on North Finisterre and South Finisterre. The expected wave height is 4.5 meters. I repeat, race headquarters asks all vessels located in the sailing areas to take shelter in the nearest harbor.
Alright, so you probably heard there is a strong weather warning for the coast now of Portugal, with wind expected up to 50 knots. And what's a bit annoying is that they did not say if the race was suspended, but they say we ask you to find shelter in a harbor, which means that some guys will carry on racing. I'm on the edge where I could be in the less bad area by tomorrow evening when the front hits, but it's gonna be like really borderline. So I really wonder what to do. It's a hard decision to take, retire from the race, but at the same time it's just a race. It's no point risking material all my life, all life of others who will try to save me. So don't really know what to do.
Es que no deja claro, ¿no? Si es must go to port or requested.
Eso es el problema. Tampoco queda claro en francés. Pero bueno, mi opinión es que sería mejor que digamos todos vamos a puerto y luego pedimos al race committee de hacer algo, pero Ahora salir con este viento, seguro alguna persona van a tener un problema y luego no tenemos puertos para ir a esconderse cuando las cosas se pongan feas.
Sí, yo estoy completamente contigo. No hay ninguna necesidad de arriesgar a 90 barcos a pasar un frente frío de 2 días. Si fuese un frente frío de 10 horas te diría, vale, es fuerte pero son 10 horas, pero 2 días da para estropear mucho barco.
Ouais, carrément, c'est Quentin, il n'y a pas de flûte possible quoi. Limite c'est dans l'autre sens, mais là il y a 0 flûte possible, donc pareil, moi j'ai rien pété sur le premier front et le bateau est solide, mais je suis vraiment pas chaud pour risquer un petit bateau.
So studying the different harbors where we can go and stop. I just wanted to say that, you know, this decision of stopping or not was really hard to take. In the end, it's, you know, of course, each skipper that decide what to do with his boat and stuff. But it's also important to understand that, you know, in a race where there is 90 boats, of course, the individual decision is important, but also the collective decision. And just, you know, risking a lot of boat out on the water in a storm isn't the best idea. And you know, if a few boats decide to carry on, the rest of the boat will also want to carry on. The more of the boats, especially the ones who we were in the front, we decided to stop. Everyone else stopped, so I think that was overall good. The weather forecast turned out to be like worse than what actually happened. If something really bad had happened, I'm pretty happy with the decision we took to stop racing at that point, and even with what it meant in terms of the race, I think it was a good decision. I'm on my way to a harbor to hide from the storm coming. Tomorrow I'm going to arrive a little bit late. So you see there is kind of a ridge with like clear separation between clouds and bright skies, or at least less clouds. This is what's really often called a front. It's not always a cold front or warm front, but it's just, you know, a new weather pattern settling. Some can be violent, some not. So since we took the decision earlier to take shelter, I was feeling a bit sad, a bit strange, cause, you know, this race that was supposed to be like a week or so, and in the middle of the race, I mean, kind of a stop, feeling a bit weird. So the whole day since then was a little bit strange, like, you know, when you go off racing mode, then suddenly you feel tired and you feel like a bit restless. I was all of this today, but now the arrival in Bayona is just really stunning. It's big mountains, there is mist on the top of the mountains with the lighthouses like shining the mist, and it's really beautiful. So yeah, we'll just stop probably like 36 hours and leave. Let's try to make the most out of this and see what Bayona has to offer. Let's see. It's too bad you can't see. It's really beautiful. Right, so I arrived yesterday evening at probably 3 in the morning, and now I'm going to straight away go and work onto the boat and start working on the wind vane before it starts to be like super windy out there. Super beautiful here. Like a rainbow. There is sailing yacht Zora over there, who I just met, who are on their way for around the world. Okay, better get working before it starts raining too much. Well, the front is coming, that's for sure. It's really nice here. It's too bad we cannot stop for longer. I'd love to explore it. Look, castle, everything. Very nice. For next trip.
The crowd with me. Never lost among the crowd with me. Everywhere you go, I'll be